Tell me a little bit more about maybe some advice that you maybe could give to other entrepreneurs who, are in a situation where they have a product and they're wanting to grow their market. They're wanting to either shift online, they're wanting to get a distribution system across Canada, they're wanting to grow. What would you recommend, or what tips or advice would you give them, having the experience that you've got now over 2 years growing the brand?
Mhm. I think it's really important to stick to what you know and know your product inside and out. So be an expert in it. Like I know almost everything. I'm not going to say everything there is to know about bees and honey. Um, and I'm so passionate about bees and honey. And the other thing I think that's really important is persistence. I think it's important to not give up on it. And if you believe on it, keep trying because it's going to take a very long time. We always joke around here that the retailers are going to get so sick of me that they say yes just so that they can stop seeing me and bring the products in. So it's
Yeah,
so important to be persistent because these things take years, especially when the review schedule is annual. You can wait 3 years and be presenting to the same retailer for 3 years. So you really have to be persistent and have thick skin because
yeah.
some people won't like your product, but
Yeah. Yeah, I think persistence is definitely the key for any entrepreneur, right? And that's probably the differentiating factor between, entrepreneurs and non-entrepreneurs, or those ones who are successful, are the ones that, face that rejection all the time, or those challenges on the product development. I'm sure your dad and you guys have all been looking at new products and trying to innovate different things, and you think you've got a winner and then it flops potentially as well, or it just doesn't pass the mustard in terms of getting it to a place where you guys feel the quality is there for your market. And so there's that persistence has to be there at every kind of element of a business, and so not just the sales and marketing side of it. So I love that. And that long game too that you're talking about. So it could take 3 years of repeatedly getting into going into those meetings with those buyers and trying to pitch them every year on the product. And that's the same with everybody. We're in this world in which we want instant gratification. Again, it's like kind of Amazon aspect, where it's like, if I don't have my product in 24 hours, I don't, I'm not sure if I want to buy it from you, kind of thing. And it's just everything has to be instant right now. And that's not how sales work in terms of when we're trying to develop our markets. And so whether you're doing online or if you're in there knocking on doors of retailers, it takes some time and effort to get your product in front of people, gain that awareness, and everything goes back to that funnel, the buyer's journey, whether it's the buyer at a retailer or it's the person at home sitting in front of their computer looking at something to purchase. You have to get their awareness, you have to get them to consider your product, and then while they're analyzing and deciding which one they want, so in case of the barbecue sauce, is it this barbecue sauce or another barbecue sauce? Overcoming some of those objections along the way, it takes some time. Some products are a lot easier. The decisions happen a lot quicker, for sure. So when I'm buying barbecue sauce, it's not something that I'm laboring 6 months over. But when it's a higher ticket item, I am. And so everything takes time. And they all go through the same kind of stages. And so that persistence has to be there, and patience, I suppose, right?
yeah, definitely. It's important to be patient.